We are Adi and Mira. We mostly explore new places and we share videos about our adventures. But other than that, there's a lot more going on in our lives. 2 months ago, we moved into our new house, and since then, we have been busy renovating it, luckily with a lot of help. In this process, we do learn a lot, and we are happy to share our experiences. So join us on a different kind of journey, our house renovation.
So, the house renovation. Where to start? Let's start here at the ground floor.
When we got the house, everything was really old school. There was these tiles on the walls. We just didn't really like it. There was these like really weird tiles on the wall. The ceiling was lowered, and we had the kitchen, which we didn't really like at all. So the first plan was to just break down everything and get rid of that. What are you doing, Mira?
I'm scraping the wall, taking the paper off.
Why?
Because it has to be gone. I'm already doing this for 4 days.
4 days? Yeah, it's a lot of work. Remember the paper thingy?
Oh yeah.
We took the ceiling off and then we had these papers.
There was like paper stuck to the ceiling, and it was so hard to get it off, and we needed to get it off to make everything flat. So
and it was your job to scrape the paper, and it took so long.
Like two full days, like 16 hours. And like you start renovating a house, you make planning, but you didn't calculate in 2 full days of taking paper from the wall. And after we broke down everything, it was time to let the plasterer or stucador, like I just googled it what it is in English, but it's stucador, the plasterer came, and he made all the walls flat, and he took a week for that. But the thing was, we had to wait for 2 weeks before everything was dry, and it was even that wet in the house that the keys got rusty. So that was a bit of not the most comfortable time, because we were living on the top floor. And yeah, everything was wet and stinky, but now the results are amazing.
And remember the time when we came in the house, because we were staying at Mira's parents and we were staying in camping, we were doing camping. And when we came back, when we came back home, the whole house was a mess. And we had to, and beforehand, we had to actually put the black paper everywhere on all the floors, all the stairs, because
it was stucloper, just to protect, like he is putting this layer, pre-layer, and the pre-layer is really like nasty stuff. If it comes on the floor or on the staircase, it was like ruined, and we have some spots who got damaged, but I don't know.
Yeah, that was
find a solution.
That was because Mira didn't wrap the whole.
You did. That was your part.
See, everybody does mistakes. And meanwhile, we were waiting for the walls to dry, as Mira said. We did some things in the garden. Guys, this is our first step for a garden makeover. And for some reason, Mira decided to get rid of all the stones. And there's like, I don't know how many kilos of stones are there. And we already got rid of half of these stones yesterday. But still there's like so many stones in the ground. So we have to get rid of all of those. And finally then we would get rid of the fountain, which I don't see us using at all. So we have to make this whole area flat. But yeah, first job is to get rid of these stones. It's a good workout. It's not even heavy.
Yeah, what is that for animal?
Our friend's hidden in here. I don't know if you guys can see something here and there.
The only project we started and we just don't look at it anymore. It's okay for now, and we will come back to the garden like in winter or so.
Yeah. So we were working on the garden and then we stopped the project, and then luckily the walls on level 1, they started getting dry earlier, so we thought let's just do our construction work on level 1. So there were a few tasks on level 1. The first thing was to get rid of the floor and then to paint the walls. Because we were getting rid of the floor, we decided to paint first on the dirty floor.
We are going to get some paint finally, so we can start painting the first floor. And if that is done, we can do the floor from the first floor, and then we can bring all our stuff.
But we have a problem. The thing is that our car is broken, so it's been fixed. It's not here. So we have to figure out a way to bring the paint on our bicycle. So we'll see how we go. This, what we are doing, could be a smart move, just putting plastics on the ground. I mean, we have to get rid of the floor anyway, but just not to make the house messy. So yeah. Around here we ain't afraid of nothing, dancing like no one sees. It is second day of filming. Oh.
Second day, I wish. Third day, Adi was of course smart enough to plan his work during these days. So in the last 2.5 days, I have been painting.
Oh yeah, I forgot about yesterday.
Yeah, so my hands, like I cannot even like stretch them all out anymore because they're so, yeah.
Yeah, that is too dramatic, Mira.
No, it is.
The floor's open, come and take my hand. I'm a bad jammer, yes you know I am. And the band's hitting harder than a battering ram, getting everybody out there to see. Yeah, it's heating up in here, oh hot damn. I can barely feel my body, but I still can't dance. There's no wind.
And as you can see, all the walls are white. I just couldn't make a decision about the color, and we wanted to continue, so I thought, okay, just make everything white now and we can always change that in the future. And I think we will. And we also have a new floor. And if you're wondering what happened with the old floor, let's show you that. Adi is busy, so much busy filming everything that he didn't do anything. That was it. And now we're going to the place where we are going to dump all of this.
So once we got rid of all the ply, now we are going to get the new ones. I'm leaving this town and I'm on a one-way drive.
Now it's time to put the floor, and no, we already got 2 layers with some help from my father because we never done this before. But I think this is going to be fun. It looks really, yeah, I think we can do this. I'm like the lonely wolf. I'm on the howl tonight. I'm like the lonely wolf. Nothing that you
This is the last part. Let's see if it fits. Yeah, that looks good. Stars up in the sky. My heart light up with the mate by my side. by all the crowd tonight. So meanwhile we were working on level 1 after the painting and we were almost done with the floor. There was a lot of things going on in the ground floor. There was a mega project in the ground floor. And I'll let Mira explain that.
And that mega project was the kitchen. Yeah, it's there. We were so happy with it, but it took some time to place it. It was, I think, for 2 weeks, I think my parents almost came every day to place the kitchen. And they did a really good job, really all the credits to my parents. It is really hard. My father did have some experience with placing IKEA kitchens, but this is another brand, and apparently every brand is completely different, like the structure, the logic they use. And there were almost no instructions. I think there was just 10% of the instructions on the internet what you need to place the kitchen. So it was just lots of thinking, looking, like, should we do this, should we do that? And many decisions had to be made, and every time when my father had to make a decision, he called me up from upstairs when I was working, like, okay, what should we do? Should we do this or this? Like, I don't know, just do that. And it's here, really happy with it.
Yeah. What are you doing, Mira?
I'm watching how my father builds the kitchen. Watch and learn, so the next time I can do it by myself. But I don't know, I think I will never do this again.
We'll already get a pre-made kitchen.
Yeah.
If it's next time.
This is so much calculating as well, making a kitchen.
Yeah, and there's so many screws.
No, yeah. I think
There's a lot of parts and they all have to go together. And we have a lot of maps. It's like, yeah, you have to take care of electricity, plumbing, all the designs. It has to be really precise, or if one thing goes to some other part, the whole system has to be redone.
It was also a fun process for Adi. You learned lots of Dutch discussions.
I learned a lot of Dutch. I had no idea. I would just figure out the reaction of people, that is it going good or no.
Yeah. Adi is finally helping.
Oh! It's slipping.
Maybe I have to help as well.
No, it's fine.
Here, there's a thing you can put your hand.
Yeah.
Watch out for the ceiling.
It's the wire is being pressed.
Wacht, nee, zet hem maar neer hoor.
Oh, it's on top of the kabel, Bob.
Oh. Hij moet omhoog, denk ik.
It has to go up.
Up?
Up.
Ja, voor een beetje over de kabel. Ja. Hij, handen. Ja. Een beetje in het midden tillen.
Maar wacht dit.
Ga jij een beetje naar midden toe, moet je.
Ja.
Hij wordt niet
doesn't break.
Nou zit je met al spullen.
Ja.
Midden blijven tillen, hè? Oh, goed. Leg hem maar neer. Schuif hem wel.
Ja, maar er zit hier natjes.
Leg hem neer. Ja. Ah, die was een natje. Ja, dat is even lastig. Maar die is er echt weg.
So the kitchen is all set. Everything was going according to the plan. We were right on time. We were right on schedule. But then we have one little problem. What was the problem? And Mira was really sad about that problem.
I'm still really sad about it. I really love this floor. It's a really wooden floor, and when I bought this house, this was really the major thing. I thought, oh, I love it. And there were some like damages because there was first another kitchen in a different shape. So the rest of you can see here, it's like all black. And but we got someone to sand it all and to put it again in the oil. So I thought, it's all going to be fixed and we have a beautiful floor. And then the day he came, after 5 minutes, he already said, I think this is going to be a bye-bye. He really said it like that. And I got like a little panic. I like, oh, why? What's happening? And he said like, I cannot fix this. The damages are too big, and you can sand it, you can oil it, but it will come back. Like the black will come back. So he gave me the advice: consider taking a new floor. And I was like, no. And we thought about it for a few days, and I was like, yeah, we'll take a new floor. So the past days we have been like driving around, watching floors everywhere, and we did make the decision. But in the meanwhile, we were thinking like, now the floor is not going to be done. We can better paint already the walls instead of doing that after the new floor is here. So yesterday we have been painting all day, and it's done.
And with painting, there was also a big decision making, because in the beginning we thought that we would just put all the walls and the ceiling white, but then Mira came up with some other plan.
Yeah, I regretted a little bit that we make everything white on the first floor, and I thought I want color, I love color, so I have two different colors. One, I just was so confused. There are so many nice examples on the internet, but when you have to make a decision yourself, like, I don't know. But then one day I was like, okay, these are the two colors I like, and we'll just see which walls are getting that color. And we started with that wall, and then we just continued like, oh, let's do that wall as well, oh, let's do that wall as well, and now all the walls have a color.
What you been doing? What you gonna say? How you gonna feel at the end of the day? Do you ever wonder if it ever gets old? Does all that glitter leave you shining like gold? We don't let nobody tell us what to do. Nothing more to say and nothing left to prove. No misunderstanding, all you know is true. Everything is golden, every day is new.
Just when we painted yesterday evening, because the paint was not super dry, all the walls would have like these white lines, uneven lines of paint. But now, I think everything looks really pretty.
It's really smooth. And did you already see this wall?
This pink wall, I was kind of against it. Even Mira's parents, when they heard, we were like, pink? Are you serious? But I think it looks really cozy.
I think, yeah, because this is hopefully, we will put the couch here, we don't know how yet, but this is going to be our living room, and I think because of the pink you really get this cozy feeling.
Yeah.
But yeah, we first need some furniture, of course, to see how it really is going to look.
Yeah, and it's not like super dark pink, it's like really light. And because the floor is kind of yellowish, so it also blends with the yellow. And our new floor would be kind of a little bit lighter shade, but yeah. So that's how far we have been in the renovation, and we still have a lot of things to do.
Yeah, that's so depressing. Like everywhere you walk, everywhere you look, you see things to do. And when I started this renovation, people were saying to me, oh, it will take so long. And I was like, no, I'm not going to be like that. You know, I will be finished in 2 months or so. Now I think in 1 year we still have little things to do. But yeah, at one point you just don't look at them anymore. And no, it's a fun process, you learn a lot. So yeah, that's a good thing about it.
At the same time, we are also decorating our offices. I'm sort of making a little YouTube studio upstairs. So there's a lot of things going on that we thought that it'll be cool if we just make a separate video about it. Yeah. So
subscribe if you don't want to miss these videos, because yeah, what Ali said, many more are coming.
And if you enjoyed watching this video, consider liking, and just let us know in the comments below what are things you would like to see more of renovation. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
What you been doing? What you gonna say? How you gonna feel at the end of the day?